It's raining. I don't know whether you can actually see properly, but it has been a bit crappy weather this morning and today in general. So we're in the big shopping centre round the corner from where we're staying, and we're just going to look around the shops, buy some things. We've already accepted that we're going to have to pay more in our baggage because we didn't have enough coming over here, so we're going to pay extra, so we might as well make the most of that. Yeah, I will show a little bit more of the day. I won't promise what I'll show, but I will show more. And that's about it, really. Let's just hope the rain stops because we're walking home later. The walk here was a little bit rainy, but not too bad. So yeah, fingers crossed on the way back is a bit better. Good afternoon, everyone. We are in Malaga Old Town. I look like a tourist because I'm wearing every single layer to try and get home in because we don't have enough baggage allowance for going home. So we're lumping around a big suitcase and all of our clothes and trying to enjoy a beautiful day in Malaga Old Town. So we're going to find somewhere to eat later, walk around the shops a little bit and try not to buy anything. So yeah, see you in a bit. I got pooed on by a pigeon.
You can't say that word again. I'm not letting you. You got to think of a different way of saying it.
A pigeon excreted on me.
Yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah.
I'm not sure that is. So I've had to have an outfit change. I think I was wearing this in the last one, but I was actually wearing a t-shirt underneath. Taken said t-shirt off, taken the hat off, and now we're just living the dream. So yeah, apparently that's going to be good luck, so I'm hoping that that's the case. The good news is, this is the view, and we're about to have some lunch and some drinks, and it's absolutely stunning. We're outside the cathedral in Malaga at Good morning, and just like that, I am back from Spain. Literally there for 4 days to go see some family, hence why it was so short. It rained for 2 days as well, so questionable, but we did get 2 days of sun on the first day. As you know, I got burnt and was very red, but it's turning a little bit tanned. I mean, my skin is looking terrible. I need a bit of a glow up because my hair needs a cut and a colour, so I'm getting it cut next week and I'm trying to arrange a colour for the next few days because, as you can see, my roots are growing out and this bit is all very fluffy and horrible, so I've got to try and do something with that today. But I need to get ready. I've got a meeting now, well, in an hour, so I've got to get ready and then head over there, and I thought while I was getting ready, have a little chat with you and just sort of catch up on things. So let's hope that I can focus on more than one thing, and we'll see where we can get up from there. I also, I don't know whether you can tell yet because you've seen me with and without makeup, but I do wear a shed load of makeup, so I don't want any comments about that, please, because I will get my skin sorted at some point, but right now we're not there yet. So first things first is I got injured again, which has really knocked me a little bit again because I keep getting injured after long runs. So I think that it's down to obviously me not warming up properly. I don't know whether it's my running style or what, but I keep getting issues and they're different issues each time. And this time is my foot. So I need to let that rest, which is annoying me because the weather has decided to make a drastic turn. I think it's like 18 degrees today and sunny, so it would have been nice to get up and do a run before heading off, but this is life. I'm just going to take it easy for a couple of days, hope that it recovers, and then I'll be back on my feet. But yeah, just a bit of a pain in the arse. Coming back off holiday, I went on holiday and I did take my laptop. I tend to take my laptop when going away, just because I do put an out of office on when I leave, but because it's sort of a lot of things are down to me, I can't just leave clients in the lurch if they need something. So I tend to take my laptop for emergencies. I had to jump on a couple of times. Other than that, I was just sending emails and stuff really. So it meant that when I came back, I didn't have loads of stuff to really like admin to catch up on. I could just crack on straight away into some harder, longer work, which I have done and I am happy with. Yeah, I think it's going to be a busy couple of weeks, just catching up on stuff, and more stuff has been introduced, which is good. What else can we talk about? So today's meeting, so I tend to have, depending on client to client, is depending on how many times I meet up with them in person. Normally there is weekly check-ins or bi-weekly check-ins or monthly check-ins, which are done usually online on video chat, and they can last between half an hour and an hour, once again depending on the client and depending on how busy the month has been and how much essentially they're paying. With this client specifically, they have quite a lot within their package, and the last time that we repitched to them, we thought that it would be good to get in quarterly strategic meetings. So this is with the commercial team rather than just with our direct contact. And it means that we can align the marketing with the sales team, because historically, I mean, when I started in marketing, sales hated marketing and marketing hated sales basically. And as time has gone on, I think that everyone realizes that they just need each other. And that is true, because if you think about a funnel, if you think about from a client seeing you or knowing about you right through to you making a sale, they need different touch points and different things. So from the start, it's marketing, it's that brand awareness thing. I hate that term because it's just, it got ridiculed, which I think is completely fair enough, but brand awareness, people knowing who you are, what you do, so that they can start to consider doing business with you. And then there's multiple touch points along the way until you get lower down the funnel, and then that's where sales comes in, and that's where sales tactics comes in, that's where pushing different incentives comes in, and just getting people over that line. So essentially, marketing pulls in the leads, gets the leads, qualifies them, bang, 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 and then sales at the end just finishes it off nicely and gets the sale over the line. That's the ideal thing. I need my setting spray. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Right, where was I? So yeah, sales teams used to work separately to marketing teams, and now we're starting to see them bridge together. And especially from what I do, I make it imperative that I have to work with the wider sales team so that I can get the KPIs, because once again, it's easy, I think, to point the finger at marketing when it says, well, no one's converting. And it's like, well, or you haven't hit what we expected you to hit. But if we don't know what the KPIs are at the end, then we don't know what to hit. So it's very, very important that the marketing gets treated the same as a sales team. So we need KPIs and we need objectives. And because this is so important, we have got a quarterly meeting. So this covers obviously January, February, March technically, but we've been working them for years, so it sort of just goes back. But it's looking at how well we've performed over the quarter and what's coming up over the next quarter, so that we can then project and plan everything in to the months to make sure that we're hitting the certain quotas, that all the content's being produced, because this specific client has literally everything content-wise, so podcasts, videos, blogs, white papers, articles, so PR articles that are written. So it's important that everyone is aligned, everyone's happy, from the stakeholders at the top, all of the C-suite, all the way down, and that we get our job done and everyone's happy. So that's what this afternoon is about. And I'm excited because the last one that we had was really positive. So, and they're a lovely, lovely, lovely client. So I'm just hoping that it just continues to be positive again today. I just want to add as well that your favourite makeup influencers are hard done by, because this is not easy to focus. But hopefully I'm making some sort of sense. So that sort of covers me for the day, because this is going to take, I think I'm there for like 4 hours today, which is a hell of a long time, but like I say, it's going to be really positive. So we'll just get other work done around that. And then tomorrow is once again a bit of a churny day, so I'm going to go to the gym tomorrow, get a bunch of work done that I need to do before the end of the week. And tomorrow evening my friends are actually holding a charity games night for me for the marathon, so I've got to go and set up there and sort of just help out a bit with that, because obviously it's for me, and yeah, they've very kindly offered to organise this, so that'll be really, really nice. And then got a busy weekend ahead with walks with friends and dinners, gym, etc. So obviously I'll take you along as much as humanly possible, but I thought it would be interesting just to speak about, sort of give a little bit of an update. I'm trying to think what else has happened. So there's actually work-wise this week, so considering I didn't technically get back to work till Wednesday, got sign off on a client who I believe will be starting in April, if not May, which is fantastic. I got a bunch of emails for different projects that people have asked to quote for, so that's once again super positive. That will all be over the next couple of months. So we're aiming towards our target nicely, but it will be interesting to review at the end of the year. Obviously I'll do like a bit of a review thing, but yeah, back to it, back home. Like I said, the sun's giving me a little bit of hope that it's going to be super sunny, but I think the weekend's going to be rainy and shitty again, so that's not ideal. So I'll just finish up here, and then I will probably give you a shout after the meeting and just let you know how it's gone, and that's about it. So I will see you later. Enjoy. I would carry on, but A, I've forgotten anything else that I wanted to say, and B, I'm about to do my eyeliner and mascara, so that's gonna take up my attention. Actually, while I'm on makeup, and skip this if you're really, really not interested, it will literally take 30 seconds because I am not an expert by any means, but the other day I picked up the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation. So historically I have used NARS, which I absolutely love, super high coverage, great formula, etc, etc, but fancied switching it up a little bit. The colour match on this is sensational, so it matches superbly. However, the jury's still out a little bit on this versus NARS, because I think I prefer the other, but we're trying to mix it up a little bit, and also the ethics of brands, but I'm not going to go into that on YouTube. So yeah, I would recommend, but I wouldn't overly recommend, because I think this is about 40 quid. So if you just want to go to Superdrug or Boots and pick up something cheaper, then be my guest, because it's not game changing. Anyway, that's it from me. I'll see you later. Goodbye. Hello, good evening. As you can see, it's dark, it's a lot later, I'm at home. I was meant to catch up with you as soon as the meeting finished, however, it went on longer than anticipated, and then afterwards I had a little debrief with my colleague just to chat through everything and go through everything in the plans. But ultimately, it went very, very well, as per usual, and that's not necessarily down to us, that's down to the client. A lot of positive conversations about the future. Once again, it's annoying, I know it's annoying when you're like, oh, you know, tell me more about it. I can't say any more, but it is very positive, it is exciting, it's long-term commitment, and yeah, just ultimately I'm really excited to continue working with this client because they are fantastic to work with. So yeah, I'm going to cook some dinner now and just have a bit of a chill, I think, this evening, and then up early for the gym in the morning. So I'll catch you tomorrow. I was going to say have a lovely evening, but obviously when you watch this it just joins up anyway. So yeah, I'll catch you tomorrow. Goodbye. Hello everyone, it's Sunday and I've been a bit shit this week with vlogging, so I apologise. There hasn't been that much going on, but also I've been around other people, which is nice. But I feel like I've updated you on the things that sort of have mattered this week. I'm hoping that the following weeks coming, there's going to be more going on in terms of like, not work, because work's busy, but like more that I can like show you and speak about and stuff like that. So hold that thought. So today is Sunday and we went to the gym this morning, actually played some tennis with friends, which was so lovely, so lovely. And then went to the gym afterwards for a workout, so was at the gym for about 2.5 hours. Went and got some food for the week, and now just gonna chill this evening, I think, and watch some Netflix, sort the house out a little bit, and get this vlog edited so that I can get it up. This might be going up on Monday. I think that I might change from the Sunday to Monday uploads, because that seems to be better, because then I can actually film on Sunday, do like a bit of a closeout, and then it's not like too much pressure to turn it around, but we will see as we move on. Other than that, yeah, I mean, I think that's about it. So I will see you tomorrow for next week's vlog, and I hope you have had a lovely week yourselves, and yeah, I will see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.